need to ask a question, not a rhetorical one, a real one. What's the point? Yeah, we marched in the streets for the right to be heard. We bled for the ballot, we fought for the word. We buried the ones who stood up before us. We sang in the fire, we built the chorus, and then we handed the mic to the ones who remained silent. We gave them the table we built from the violent. The quiet ones smiled and they took the front seat. And we called it progress and we called it complete. What's the point of fighting for our rights if we give everything away for free afterwards? What's the point of lighting all those fires in the night if we hand them the torch and just walk towards the dark? What's the point if the price was paid in full and we still gave it away? What's the point if the door was kicked open and we handed back the key? I've seen communities win and then divide the win. Give it to the loudest voice that wasn't even in the room when it was dangerous. Wasn't there when it cost, but arrived for the credit and the things we almost lost. We negotiate with people who were never at risk. We compromise the marrow for the sake of the list. We trade the long vision for the short applause and wonder why the next generation inherits the flaws. I don't say this with despair, I say it with precision. Every right we ever won came from a clear decision to hold it, not perform it, not display it for the crowd. A right that you give away was never yours to be proud. What's the point if the price was paid in full and we still gave it away? What's the point if the door was kicked open and we handed back the key? Maybe the real fight was never outside. Maybe it was the morning after the victory, when we had to decide who we were without an enemy to define us. Maybe freedom is harder to hold than to win. Maybe we were trained for the battle and never taught how to live in the aftermath. That's the question. I'm leaving here, not as an accusation, as a mirror. I think about the ones who never saw the day, who planted what they knew they never lived to taste. I wonder if they recognize the field we're standing in, or if they'd ask us quietly, what happened to the win? I think we owe them more than memory in the day and the year. I think we owe them the daily work of holding what they cleared. Not the performance of the struggle, not the aesthetic of the fight, but the unglamorous decision to protect the right. Every morning when it's easier to let it slide, every room where you can speak but chose to step aside, every deal that gave the structure back to those it was taken from. That's where the real fight lives when the march is done. What's the point if the price was paid in full and we still gave it away? What's the point if the door was kicked open and we handed back the key? What's the point if the price was paid in full and we still gave it away? Kicked open and we handed back the key. I'm not saying we failed, I'm saying we're not finished. I'm saying the fight doesn't end when the law changes, or the statue comes down, or the speech gets applause. It ends when we stop giving it away, when we hold it like it costs what it costs, because it did. Because it did.